Well, great morning, everyone. Let's look this morning at Grifter Clarence Thomas. Oh my God, this guy. Let's see what's above this reading. We have above it the very hidden things that are coming out of what the money at the end of the rainbow, okay? So all these secret things that he's been hiding about monies, funding he's getting from this very wealthy, repugly ugly donor. Yachts, private planes, Uber vacations, just endless grifting by this Thomas. I mean, this guy would even make him shirts with logos of the yacht for every little vacation thing that he took this guy on, okay? So he's parading it in plain view, what he's doing. But what we have going into it is the coffin, the ending of the health of things, okay? By what? What's above it? The merchant, okay? Buying and selling his way to move things forward in his direction, okay? In other words, the grift, the payoffs. Payoffs by what? The wealthy man. To end what? To end the health of the SCOTUS, to end it. In other words, we're going to give you payoffs to rule in our favor, okay? Like bees to honey. We've got the cups there overflowing with honey. We're giving you money, honey, okay, to move this case in the direction that we want. And we have one guy now that was testifying to say, yeah, we'd influence these judges. Yeah. So what they have now is the message that he was giving to government by what? Tempering the strength of cases, okay? Through what? Undue influence. So we're going to give the message how we want you to rule, what we want you to temper, okay? At the center of it, we have the marriage. We're going to work together to put light, and again above it, the light on what? Underneath of it, the foundation of victory. In other words, we're going to give you all these payoffs, vacations, trips, money, to look the other way on cases so that we get the victory. The challenge is the false person, which would be who? Thomas, for his arguments, to come out what? With his message based on what? The offerings, okay? Can it be any more clear than that? I'm going to pay you off in all these gifts so that you will rule in our favor for whatever new obstruction we want to see done. Because don't forget where you're getting your money from. I'm the man with the gold. I'm the man with the money. And underneath of it, because we want you to block what we want you to block. Okay? We want you to bring obstruction when we call for obstruction, because I'm the man with the payoffs. Okay? I'm the one that's giving you this nice, cushy life. $500,000 vacations, $70,000 quick trip in the private plane, because you don't want to take a little train, okay? Endless gifts from the sky. And they've got paintings of Clarence Thomas with this uber wealthy donor, with the head of the Federalist Society, all these MAGA type guys hanging out together. But no, we're not influencing anything. We're just all good buddies. Okay, I just love to give out $500,000 trips. Okay, so what do we have underneath of it? We have what? The narcissist, the uber right, the MAGA wealthy. Okay, that they're all in their cult together. Now, if that's not the one that looks like the cult, I don't know what is. But the Federalist Society, the uber right that wants to what? Overturn, hang things up with their viperous things. Okay? So they've got them tuned in, but what's holding them up? The poisonous, viperous ones that want to control government, okay? Positions of authority, to take down what they want taken down, okay? To put this into point rapidly for the endings that they want ended out of their delusional spin, because they want to go forward to these victories, okay, by what? Paying off these judges. Because let's look at what we have underneath of it, the major arcana. And it is a lot of major arcana here. Most of them are major arcana. Oh my God. So this is the a playbook of the dark, yet again, because this is all the overarching things. We've got the narcissists that want to overturn, hang up through government, rulership, taking down, ending out of their illusion and their darkness, okay? Out of their illusion and their darkness. They do the payoffs, they do these things. So let's break it down here. The overarching thing of this was moving things, getting things moving, tempering what they want tempered, strengthening what they want strengthened by putting light on it. In other words, we're going to let you know what we want you to do. Because what? We're the men with the money, the men with the power. Okay? And because we have the power, we're going to buy and sell the Justice Department and give you offerings so that you do what? You do our bidding. So that you will come out in rulers and block what we want blocked, put into motion what we want put into motion, so we have what? A victory. Now, if this doesn't tell the tale of corruption, I don't know what does. It's the same thing as trying to set up the electoral system. Because the young people, we don't want mob rule, we won't want Democrats, we want republics. We're going to tell you what it's going to be in society. We're going to tell you how we want you to do our bidding, because we are the wealthy. Therefore, we should be able to control everyone and everything as to our way of thinking and our ideations. And there is no oversight with the Supreme Court. So Thomas is just the first of these yahoos to look at. But I don't think Thomas is the only one that's on speed dial for these corrupt, wealthy people, the ones that are fueling MAGA, that are fueling this disintegration of the U.S., wanting to have, a thing ruled by the wealthy. Again, this goes right into alignment with what I was reading on yesterday. The dark versus the light, the parting of the ways. And we're seeing more and more of this corruption now coming to the surface so it can be seen for what it is. So now that we know what all is going on there, we really need to take measures to put an end to this, because the dark does not win in the end. The corrupt only has their corruption for a short time. Don't forget, our things are eternal, and this is such a little blip. They're going to sell their souls for what? A few years of control, power? And does it make them happy? No. Usually they're not happy people whatsoever. Okay? So we really need to pay attention and continue to bring in the Democrats, and need to continue to shed the light on these corruptions and take measures to change the system. We need to change the electoral system as well. It should be, what do they say, one person, one vote? Well, what good is a vote when it only gets you to the electoral system, and then they're going to choose what they're going to choose? No, this needs to be changed. We need to wake up. And that's why they hate that word woke. They've had this stuff undercover for so long, and now that it's coming to the surface and being seen, they are scrambling for all their worth and trying to repress, trying to do, but we will not be repressed, okay? We will not continue to allow this type of hatred and drama and corruption that's been going on. Money, what do they say, the root of all evil? Now, it's not that money itself is evil, but the way they're using it. Because they're using it for what? Corruption, for ego spin, to line their pockets. And so this needs to be changed. Oh my God, can you imagine, instead of giving $500,000 trips to the sky, if they actually did something for society, for the poor? How much of a better place this would be? But no, they want to keep that system in place where these are pushed down and they are elevated, or think they're elevated. But I can tell you, when I lived in Florida, I went up to one of these to-dos, and the people were so plastic, so obnoxious, so fake, so unhappy. I wouldn't want to be one of them for all the money in the world. Okay? Anyway, it's sad. So I'm going to leave this here, and I'll see you online.